My horses are beautiful.
Hear ye, hear ye. Messengers from the Lion Guard have brought word that they have begun a quarantine in the city of Ramwood. They assure the king that the plague there shall not spread.
Could take one such as Merrick. How would Aleph know? She was behind you. Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster. We don't need to wait for... You didn't recognize the Dremora from her projection? I think her name is Dosha. Dower Stone Vault. An old imperial tower on an island off the... May good fortune stalk your steps. Which do you mean? The ancient Dwemer. Worn in places, this piece was used in one of their crude construction, shaped by small fingers. Female Breton. Perhaps wood elf, colored from clay. This Aleph makes her way as she can, helps the guild as she can.
Comrade, to me. Comrade! I am Yofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the... I can't say. My time grows short.
A pure soul, Dosha. Don't fail me.
Too late, mortal! His soul will fuel the Mortum Vivicus! As well!
Standar! My head! She almost had me. Thank you, comrade. Just need a moment to recover. If you hadn't come along, I heard her communing with the Lord of Lies. Molag Bal is harvesting... Comrade, grab that book and her notes on the table. I saw her scribbling after speaking to her master. We may be...
You are the sun on my scales, comrade. You've returned Merrick to us. Molag Bal. May he burn in the glare of 1,000 suns. It's just like him to send an assassin to kill a noble warrior. Sooth, the Mortum... what? And I can't make tails or scales of these scribblings. You've done a great service for the guild today, comrade. I look forward to drawing steel with you in the future. If we learn anything from this, I'll look for you down the river, comrade. You'll hear from us once we've decoded the journal. Of course, after action report, yes? Wise choice. Yofnir. His passage down the river called me to this. Interesting. I'll get in touch with some of our sisters in the Mages Guild. See if they can investigate this out. Not long. Aleph told me you found some trinkets with the cultists. Ah, there you are. It appears you were as successful as I. Did your tomb contain anything of note? Interesting. I found a similar map, but to a different location. This might be exactly... It is my home and heart, where I have had the privilege of training many fine blade masters. My most accomplished student will meet us there. We can give him the maps. I think it best if my student introduces himself, in his own way. Here, you should carry both maps. You can depart for the Abbey of Blades as soon as you're ready. Follow me, warrior. I find the view from this approach most inspiring. Behold, my home and heart, the Abbey of Blades. Many blade masters earned their titles on these hallowed grounds. My student waits inside. I think he'll be pleased to receive the maps you carry.
Greetings, warrior. I am Sai Sahan, former captain of the Imperial Dragon. No, but I am trying to learn. The ancient Dragon Guard were the Dragon Slayers. My order simply served to protect the Emperor. Yes. The maps appear to be the right age. The sanctuaries they lead to may well contain them. Speak to Kasura. She uncovered an ancient Dragon Guard tool known as a grappling bow. Find Kasura near the entrance to the training hall, just north of here. She has a grappling bow that you can train with. Meanwhile, as far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragon Guard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now, someone needs to take up the mantle. Besides, faith and legends go hand in hand. They are the whetstone that sharpens my blade.
Warrior, did Sai Sahan find the maps as interesting as I expected? Ah, yes, the grappling bow. A most useful device. Like someone combined a crossbow with a grappling hook. Loose it at a grappling point and the chain... So we believe. The device requires incredible skill, however. So far, none of my students. I expected you to rise to the challenge. You'll find the grappling bow behind the staff. Well, I can certainly tell you what Sai has told me. When the Dragon Guard hunted dragons, they each crafted their own Dragons fly. Dragon Guard do not. Instead, the Dragon Guard utilized the grappling. I don't think any of us will have time to train to that level. With a little practice, however, it could serve as a means for achieving out-of-reach places. Ready to train with the grappling bow? Use the grappling bow to get up to the roof of the training hall and light the brazier you find there. That will demonstrate your innate skill with the device. After that, start on the ledge of the building behind us. Merely follow the grappling points until you reach the roof of the training hall. Good luck, warrior.
This old warrior has deciphered the first map. It leads to the Windscour Temple, hidden atop the ruins of Hunding's Watch. I saw the light of the brazier. I take it you were able to utilize the grappling bow? Excellent. As the saying goes, a weapon is only as reliable as the soldier who wields it. With that, anything we can use against the dragons. Tomes describing hunting techniques. Let's be on our way then. Kasura has agreed to let us borrow her horses. The sooner we... I'll secure the horses while you go on ahead. There doesn't even appear to be a place to use the grappling bow. I don't know how to proceed. I agree. After all, with the proper application of will, the way always opens. I am familiar with these personages. The statues represent the 4 greatest. A brazier stands before each. Perhaps if we were to light them, they would reveal a way forward. Though I also suspect. We honor you, Grand Masters of old. May your flames burn eternal. Hit it. Look, a grapple point has appeared on the platform above. What an archive. The Empire knew anything. The value of keeping good records. How goes the search? Come, tell me what you discovered so far. Have you found anything useful? Dragon hunting techniques, perhaps? Maybe even a weapon? The Horn of Jadari? This journal claims it's a dragon horn of great power. Indeed, a dragon horn would give us the edge we desperately need to combat the dragon invasion of Elsewhere. Stormtalon Temple. That's the location revealed by the second map. It's near the entrance to Afrin's Hold in Stormhaven. We should head there at once and see what we can find. It appears the sanctuary has fallen into ruin, blocking our path to the archives. Why don't you try using your grappling bow? There may be a path forward that we just can't see from this vantage point. I suggest you pick a direction and see where it takes you. So this is Stormtalon Temple. Seems more like a maze than a sanctuary. Excellent work. Now see what you can find in the archives. Any luck over there? Were you able to find the Horn of Jadari? Interesting. We should prepare to face further challenges. Neither Windscour nor Stormtalon were easy to navigate. I suspect this next sanctuary will prove similarly difficult. We can take the horses to Windhelm, and then search on foot from there.
I should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said, but I don't see them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
I don't... There must be something useful up there. urn beside it. Why don't you see what it contains? That's dragon bone powder. The ancient Dragon Guard used it in their ceremonies. Of course. The powder reveals a hidden path. Follow it, quickly! Another archive. No dragon horn in sight. Let's look around. Have you found something? Did you find anything? Something about the dragon horn? By Lecky's blade! Of all the possibilities I imagined, that was never among them. No matter that, such a journey requires planning and preparation. Let's return to the Abbey of Blades and check in with Kasura.
The warrior returns. Was your search of the Dragon Guard Sanctuary successful? Dragonhorn? I have heard of such relics in stories, stolen by a dragon. Well, Sai Sahan has always enjoyed a long way to go. But such a relic is what Sai was hoping to find when he set forth upon this path.
I assume you told Kasura of our adventure, warrior. When you brought the Dragon Guard Sanctuary maps to me, I had no idea what we would find. Hunting techniques, perhaps. Maybe those who risk nothing inadvertently risk it all. Either we face this single dragon to gain a dragon horn, or we face a horde without such a weapon at our side. The journals we discovered in the Dragon Guard Sanctuaries point to one obvious conclusion. The Horn of Jadari exists, but was stolen by the dragon. The journals indicated that the horn was indestructible, and Stendar knows that dragons are as close to immortal and Despite its age, the map included with the journal clearly shows where we must go. A dormant falcon. The horses will carry us to the nearest port. From there we can charter a boat and sail to Southern Elsewhere. Thanks to the map you found in Darkwater Temple, it should be easy enough to find Voloksan's lair. An excellent idea. Wisdom and reason are sharpened. When Emperor Varen made me captain of his Dragon Guard, I swore to protect the Empire. It's a dragon horn of great power, nearly indestructible and able to replenish its innate magic. It has. The journal described a dormant volcano near the coast of Southern Elsewhere, though I suspect we'll find a cave or ruin nearby. Dragons prefer secure. I never heard of Voloksan before we saw the name in the journal. The dragons are clever creatures. Besides, the Dragon Guard was dissolved around them. The dragon's lair should be nearby. Be on your guard, warrior. Curious. Seems this place once served as a Kwama mine. Though it appears abandoned now.
Visitors, I have not entertained guests in untold centuries. You sound just like the dragon god who last graced these halls. You seek the horn of my cowardly brother. Pathetic. Like the dragon god before you, death will be your only reward.
Horn of Drakari? Is that the horn of Aloxan's brother?
This pitiful dragon guard found only death.
Stay alert. Every the beast lays a trap for us. The dragon's roar has stirred the Kwama. Defend yourself! Dragon uses Kwama as a form of defense. How cowardly. Biceps scales. The drawbridge blocks our way. See if you can find any clue as to how to operate the pulleys. Notice the pulleys? They should help us lower the drawbridge. Unfortunately, I'm not sure which combination of settings will open the way. See if you can find anything that could assist us. Try to lower the drawbridge, you say? Well, that certainly doesn't bode well for us. Tell me the riddle. Kinarthi is the Khajiit god of travel, not unlike Tava, the bird god. Alkosh is called Akatosh by most. Each pulley features an icon. A bird, an hourglass, or a Khajiit. This riddle must hint toward where to position the 2 pulleys of each icon. Remember, Kenarthi flies overhead. Alkosh stands in glory. The Main bows before their greatness. Horn of Jadari is just ahead. At last, the Horn of Jadari. We have reclaimed the Horn of Jadari!
A dragon's
Beast attacks!
horn.
To arms!
Pity I don't share my brother's sentiment.
Good to see you hale and whole, warrior. But where is Sai? Did something happen? You found the dragon horn. By Leki's perfect blade. That is good news. Thank you, warrior. You did far more than help Sai.
I've returned, and I bring the dragon horn. Come, let us speak. Now that we have the Horn of Jadari, our true work begins. As the saying goes, strike when the opportunity... Most certainly. You saw how it knocked Veloxen out of the sky, granting us a significant advantage in battle. It's as indestructible as the journal says, it will prove invaluable in the battles to come. Veloxen implied that the dragon horn was willingly given by another of its kind. But what manner of dragon would give away its own horn? I must train with the dragon horn and prepare for what lies ahead. And so must you, warrior. When the time comes, I will call for your aid. Together, we shall fight back against the dragons and drive them from elsewhere. This, I swear to you. When the dragon god dies, we say a prayer. May your flame burn eternal. It's a promise to honor. Reports tell me that the dragons have moved into southern elsewhere, ravaging towns and villages along the way. That is where I will go. We won't be alone. We'll rally others to our cause. Those willing to take up the mantle of the dragon hunters of old. It will be good.